The show features adults using adult language and discussing mature topics. You have been warned.
So I agree. Like sometimes you can just gloss over it. It's like
it's
whatever.
easier just to gloss over most of the time for sleeping.
Yeah.
All right. So, Scotty, should Dylan start it off now?
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Chaos Crew's continuing adventures. Let me read a little recap I wrote, because like Aya said, a lot of shit happened last time.
I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
I'll recap for you. So last time, the Chaos Crew returned to the Noodle Troll to find the Krish Crash Memorial Treasure Hoard had been stolen by the abused goblins the gang released from the dungeons of Dweomercore. Evil Finger and Pulp escaped with the goods, while Topple toppled his last after touching Sunspot's cursed heart. The crew were also surprised to find prices wildly out of whack with how they had left them, in part due to some sort of mega inflation, and in part due to a boycott organized by Waterdeep's noble families, who are blaming the party for child endangerment, murder, theft, kidnapping, and, a host of other crimes, as you do.
Child endangerment? You guys were the one who sold your children to devils. Fuck off.
Yeah, but you killed them. So
I mean, technically they're not in danger. Because they're dead.
That's dead. Well,
you can't be in danger if you're dead.
We did not kill them. Your own stupidity did.
No, then the Chaos Crew caused the thing. Listen, they're nobles. They can do whatever the fuck they want. That's part of the law.
No, they can't. No.
Yeah. See, it's right here.
Pretty much. Solaris revealed that she is guilty of unintended fluticide after a deal with Manchun.
I did not tell you who the deal was with, though.
No, you didn't tell anyone who the deal was with, but
what does the word flunicide mean?
For the audience.
She killed Floon.
Floon is dead and it's my fault.
Floon Blagmar, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was an actual word. It was like, the fuck?
It is now.
She's technically guilty of second-degree fluticide.
Yeah,
it's like defenestration that's like just so specific.
It's like manslaughter, fluticide. Well,
yeah, I got it.
Turbulence, after failing her mission to discover Trobriand's secret weapon, drowned her sorrows with Kumar, who is using the "I'm the mother of the owner" discount at the Noodle Troll.
The best part of it is she has so much fucking money.
Does
she could do that. I want to speak with the manager, but she just says, "I want to speak with my daughter."
I want to arm wrestle the manager.
Rip.
Sunspot learned about the missing heir to a Mead empire before going to check out his new property, granted by Artur Morlin. While Patience and Aralee broke the news that Solaris is now a tiefling to her husband, Renair.
Shit.
You
were there.
100% did.
I did not say.
She tiptoed on the subject, and I came in with a wrecking ball.
I said, "Would you be okay if your wife was a goblin?" That is exactly what.
And then you said, "How about a tiefling?"
No. Then I said, "Well, good news. She's a tiefling."
She's a tiefling, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he spit out his drink and choked. Yeah, and that was the end of the session.
And Kumar laughed at that. It was really fucking funny.
So I think we should pick up with.
Maybe we should all take a long rest.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should all go to sleep.
Oh, okay, come on. So, Lilia.
Mm-hmm.
You have returned to the Noodle Troll as well, and like I said before, the Krish Crash treasure hoard downstairs has been stolen by the goblins you talked everyone into letting out. And Dob Shaba, the little copper dragon, or is she a brat? She's like a brass dragon. I don't even remember. I think she's a brass dragon. She's
a brat. Yes, it's true.
She's brass because that person was trying to find a brass dragon, and I had just polymorphed it.
Brass dragon.
You just smell like me.
That's right. Okay. Yes, that is right.
I think she was a brass dragon because somebody spent 15,000 quacks.
God.
I still love you, Callie.
So, yeah, she has cried herself to sleep downstairs in the basement because her treasure hoard's been stolen. She has a little blanket over her because one of the kobolds put it over her. What are you doing, Lilia?
I'm just sad. I wanted to help, and they stole from us.
And Topple's dead. He has a cursed heart in his hand that used to be his heart. Now Sunspot's heart that used to be a cursed heart is in his chest.
Topple got toppled.
Oh gosh.
And
All right.
Thagor, your Yeti bodyguard, who I didn't forget, is very happy to see you back and in one piece.
Yeah.
Meet good Lilia is back.
I am glad to be back.
Thagor has protected your establishment.
Yeah. How did this happen?
Which part?
Well, I'm looking at
Theft?
dead goblins, so
Oh.
yeah.
Well, as Thagor understand, Thagor was asleep when this happened. Goblins sneak in the night and steal the treasure.
Okay.
Thagor would break their spines over his knee if he found them.
I do not remember him being so Arnold Schwarzenegger last
Return
time.
the treasure.
I
I
am fine with this. Keep going.
Return the
That's
treasure to
great.
Lilia, who brought Thagor back from death. The power of Ariel.
Sits down on a throne.
he is starting to. Yeah.
I don't know where you're referencing.
Conan the Barbarian, totally not.
Yeah, it's
I
classic.
got it. Yes, I know.
So yeah,
And then
she's a
upstairs-
So yeah,
Do
she's
we
a
have like a?
Yeah, upstairs, Patience has just told Renair that Solaris is a tiefling, and Kumar is just cackling in the corner with turbulence.
Yeah,
How's your
Kumar.
day going, Renair?
She's a tiefling. Yes, is that what you said?
If she was a tiefling, what color would be okay?
Probably purple. I mean.
Oh, okay.
Well, guess what, bud?
She's yellow. She's from the critical. She's from the Critical Role world tiefling.
No, not yellow.
She's a lamenter tiefling.
Fuck!
There's a
She
checkerboard.
looks like the color of piss. I don't know what to tell you.
All right.
Lilia.
Lilia just pops her head out of the fucking basement.
No. Okay.
And she's like, what the fuck do you want? She starts swearing everywhere. Sorry.
It's Lilia's evil twin.
Mm.
She has a goatee.
Oh, I was thinking she just has a mustache. It's just her, but with a mustache. Anyway.
Renair is more than a little like, and Leaf, the poltergeist, slides another drink in front of him, and he's like, "Thank you." But where's Solaris now?
Good question. Looks over at
Good
Aralee.
question.
She knows. I need to go upstairs and freshen up.
Oh, no, you don't. I will grab the back.
Also, Patience, you look a lot different too. now I look at you.
No, I've always
Where'd
been this
the
way.
wings come from?
I can't lie because I'm partially celestial. I got reincarnated.
Oh, is that what happened? I think I've heard of that. Yeah. Okay. So that's what happened to Solaris then.
If she's a tiefling, yes.
You literally.
If-
Okay. I'm sorry to spring this on you, Rainier. I don't think that really it was our place to say anything. But I think love is love, right? And then whatever
agree.
you feel in your heart, you should, you should, no matter what shape, if she was a rat, you would still love her, right?
Well, she does have a tail now.
Well, I guess if
Nudge,
it was an
nudge.
awakened rat, maybe. Like, would
Yeah.
she still maintain the sentience she has now and still personality? Or
From my experience, no.
I guess it depends.
No,
Oh,
don't
well.
listen to him. Yeah.
Kumar just kind of leans over to Turbin and goes, I see you inherited all the subtlety
Yeah,
and common sense.
I like to think so.
I think I know
Patience is-
so at this point.
Patience is kind of an idiot.
I've
mean, you
seen that by now.
You would have to be to betray the Black Plexes.
I mean, more just how he acts in general.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
Take turbulent butt tomorrow.
Aralee, I don't know why, but I feel like I'm going to have to fight turbulence now. I love Kumar gets out scot-free from that. But
Yeah, of course. Kumar just like steps off to the side and just watches, you know. Suddenly a fight breaks out.
See, she knows that she can't kick Kumar's ass. Like, she's too powerful. But she can't kick her Turbulence ass.
That won't be too difficult.
Maybe, maybe not. Who knows?
Turn into a pit fiend anymore, so.
That's good.
That'd be awkward.
So yeah, Renair is. I feel like Renair would probably, if none of you know specifically where Solaris is, he'd probably go out and try looking for her. Although he probably will say, "Well, I had a message for her." Well, when she gets back, can you tell her that our mutual friends are interested in speaking with you guys?
Yeah, sure.
She'll know what I mean.
Okay. Also, it's probably not a good idea to go out there and just like not know where to start looking for Solaris. I mean,
I know Waterdeep's a big city.
yeah. And you don't know what she looks like.
Well, I like to believe that
okay.
we'll recognize each other
Mm-hmm.
from the love in our heart. You know, we'll
I mean,
lock eyes.
she'll definitely be able to recognize Solaris. Solaris will be able to recognize him.
That's a good point.
Look for the purple tiefling who turns and runs the other way in Paris.
The purple tiefling with the black soulless eyes.
We didn't tell him about that.
We're not saying
That's every
anything.
tiefling.
Hey.
Not every
Oh, wait, I'm not a
tiefling.
tiefling anymore.
That's right.
Cold dead eyes instead. Moo.
No.
No, that's furbolgs.
That's
Cold
furballs,
dead
yeah.
cow eyes.
Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed.
That's fair. Yeah.
But Callie, she's into him, so you can't do that.
So yeah, patience. You know, you crawl upstairs and you just like into bed upstairs. All the goblins.
How do I
and
sleep with
kobolds-
these wings?
That's good point. I want you to make me a
On
survival
your
check
back?
to see how you sleep with the wings.
Well, it's like gaining 2 new limbs you didn't have before, and they're on your back.
Yeah, on your back. Yeah.
Oh boy, I'm not gonna sleep well.
boy.
Yeah, 3.
I
Oh
posted your,
gosh.
Scotty, I
Yeah.
posted your solution in the chat.
So you
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
Well, that would work. So yeah, you're just like rolling and trying to find a comfortable position. These wings are getting all in the way as you're like, and you realize that you don't have your horns anymore to get in the way, so it's even weirder. Or goblin ears. So it's just like, all the things I've come up with to sleep comfortably don't work anymore.
I could wrap
It's a
them up
real
with my
honest-
tail. God damn it!
I don't have that anymore. So downstairs, Lilia, Thagor has told you about the robbery. Dabshaba is like, oh no, as she's asleep, cuddled with a little lapis lazuli statuette that Solaris gave her. And Kumar and Aralee, Upstairs, a man decked out in green with bright green eyes walks in, and he says, "I have arrived." And he sort of snaps and he points at you, Aralee. "You service me," as he sits at a table.
Kumar just kind of leans like, "Not that kind of place, buddy. You need to go down the street."
I was just gonna say the same thing.
Who are you?
I am, and he will take out a Noodle Troll gift card that Kurayami gave him, put it on the table, and he says, "I am Kafutakti. Surely you've heard of me."
Can I roll to see if I've heard of this person?
Sure, yeah.
Or...
I don't think Aralee specifically met him, but I know other people in the party
Okay.
did.
What? I gotta. What am I rolling? History or?
I want to say common knowledge, but that's Savage Worlds. Yeah, history would work.
Okay. Well, I rolled a natural 20, but it's -1, so a 19.
Hey, it's still a natural 20. I don't care. So yeah, I would say yes. You do remember hearing about this dude from Solaris and Sunspot and Patience and everyone. He is a green dragon who was following the airship that you guys were on. Because he supposedly smelled Dab Shaba, the little brass dragon wormling who's living in your basement.
Oh my god! I was there for that.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, and he is a supposed rising star in the dragon community, intruding on older dragons' territories and taking treasures, building a reputation for himself. As you do, and he's come to get the bowl of noodles he was promised.
Okay. Well, I'll take the coupon out of his hands, and I'll say, okay, well, I'll set you up for a big bowl. Is that all right?
Yes.
Okay.
Make sure it's wriggling.
How big do you want it?
Dragon sized.
I'll turn to like.
Let's be honest. Yami 100% would name the sizes after monsters.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What
are the sizes, please?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like there'd be kobold, goblin, dude, Yami sized. Yeah, Yami sized, giant size.
And then there's special size, which is troll size.
We do have our troll bowl. It's very lovely. Everything is sort of dyed a nice green color, and it has a little wasabi troll face that we personally sculpt just for you. We also have the butter skull, which is a troll skull completely made of butter with melted butter inside of it, which
that is true. Yeah,
it's disgusting, but I love it.
Sounds so gross.
Yeah, no, but it's great. The tourists love it. It's a bestseller. But yes, Coffin Doctor wants some food.
Okay.
He demands it.
Okay, I'll turn to like one of the people to get here. Like liquid gel, is that?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Liquid gel Kobold is like.
Is he out there? Like, okay, hi, liquid gel.
Yes.
I need a dragon size.
Dragon sized.
Oh shit.
What's
going on? What's going on?
I don't know if we even have the noodles for that.
Yeah. Well,
we have more in the back, sir.
Do we have for dragon sized?
Dragon size.
You got a bunch of lava kids back there now. Have them make the noodles.
Lava kids are eating the noodles, sir.
No. I'm not fit to run a business.
And Lilia, you hear all this from downstairs, of course, too.
She's like doing like looking at clues, like nodding and like.
Thagor is standing behind you.
We need like a jar or something to put this like heart in. Seems dangerous to just have it lying around.
Thagor goes with like an audible. He pulls out a jar and hands it to you.
Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah. Can I mage hand it into the jar? Is that
Sure.
okay?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
I think that's how. I think it's how Chris Crash handled it too with a little mage hand.
Okay, she'll mage hand it and seal it up, and like probably should bury this. Probably. I feel like just in general. Also, I have find objects, so I'm gonna find that treasure.
Oh, okay.
But there is commotion upstairs, so I'm gonna go help with that.
Okay.
Thagor, bury this. I'll be back in a little bit.
You just skipped it. Okay. Thagor says, Thagor will do this thing for Lilia.
Thank you. She'll run upstairs. She's like, what's going on?
We need to make a dragon bowl, but we don't have noodles because the lavagers are eating it if it doesn't.
Alright, boys. You can't eat the noodles. I know they're good, but that's for customers. And if you eat all of them, then we won't have enough money for noodles. For you guys.
Okay. I guess we won't eat the noodles anymore.
So
Great.
Here's what I think we
Now
should do.
Lilia will like crack her knuckles and be like, alright, like let's make this dragon size bowl.
I think here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a Savage World style dramatic task to make Dragon Bowl for our friend here. So the only people, downstairs are Aralee, Lilia, and Kumar. So the three of you can take part in this little shindig. And Patience, since you're like rolling all in your sleep, you could come downstairs and help at some point, or even not come downstairs, but somehow help, like your aura comes into play or something. I don't know. So let's rock and roll. Well, actually, I'll cut away to Solaris and Sunspot first, as you guys prepare to make a dragon-sized bowl for Kafutokti. So Sunspot, you follow the deed that you were given by Artor Morlan, a nobleman who you saw, hanging out around the Temple of Pelor. He's a benefactor and stuff. Totally not shady in any degree whatsoever.
Clearly not a vampire.
No, we gave you a deed for killing vampires. Surely that absolves him. And you arrive with Solaris at this noble estate. It looks like some of the windows are covered. Looks like there's all dust, and looks like no one's really touched this place in a couple of years.
God, this looks like the manor when we first got the deed.
I wasn't here for that.
No, you weren't.
Well, I guess we should see if we can get in, right?
That's
I think he gave me a key.
No, I guess it's kind of figure out yourself how you get into your property, huh?
Just try the door.
So you walk up and you try the door?
Sure.
So you step onto the porch, and the porch creaks underneath you. And as you reach out and you touch the door handle, it creaks open to reveal a darkened foyer with the staircase inside, with like two hallways leading off to the sides, and then like an opening leading into a room behind the staircase and stuff. But
camera inside the door, you just see two heads like.
So what's the over-under, though? I got some squatters in here.
Probably pretty good. The variety of said squatters is the question.
All right. Let's start fanning out, see what we can see.
So looking around, a lot of these rooms look like they have peeling wallpaper, and there's this musty scent that just clings to everything. It's obvious that no one's really lived in here for a while. There are some paintings on the walls of, like people of noble bearing covered in dust and stuff. There's a variety of rooms as you're sort of going around. Right off the foyer, there is, there's a sitting room. There is what looks like a gallery with some paintings and like busts of people. And then there is a parlor that looks like it has a table right in the middle and a fireplace with like a big family portrait over it.
Can I look at the family portrait?
Sure. Yeah. It looks like there is a woman sort of with her 2 kids, and then a man with a parrot sitting on his glove, basically.
Is it Mar-a-Lago?
No, now that you mention it, there is a startling similarity to a certain parrot you've seen, yes.
Why
Well,
does
he
the parrot look familiar?
It looked like that parrot that harassed me for months on end until he died. Twice.
Oh, your friend.
Twice, yeah, he died twice.
Third time's the charm, don't they say?
If he comes out of that painting, I'm burning this house down.
Sunspot!
I was gonna say, as you turn away from it, you hear behind you, a Sunspot.
I got some flint and steel.
Lightning crackles and thunder rumbles in the distance.
Yes, yeah, exactly. The whole house shakes.
God, he's here. You have to exercise him.
What are the odds, Sunspot?
Oh no. I just looked at my inventory. For some reason, I have a Ouija board.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Hey, you want to have a seance?
I forget how I got that, but I just looked. I was like, why do I have a Ouija board?
Seance.
Oh my
Solaris,
god.
you game?
I hate those things. Sure, why not? I've only died once this week.
Yeah.
He's gonna get out his Ouija board.
Oh my god. All right. So
Are there rules for it in the new Ravenloft thing? I think there are.
There sure are.
No.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
haven't looked
oh
at the new
boy.
Ravenloft things.
There sure are.
Sorry, Garfield.
So yeah, you have a little Ouija board put out on the table in front of you. There's that crackle of thunder shakes the house, and you can hear what sounds like rain start outside, pattering on the porch right in front of the door, still hanging open, and pattering against the windows too. As you and Solaris sit down, this board in between you.
Page 191, if you're looking in there.
191. So what would you like to do?
Oh, there's actually no real rules for it, so whatever.
There's in the adventure a little bit.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I just look at Sunspot. This is on you, my friend.
Here it is. Page 206.
Thank you.
Probably gonna try and use it to see if there's any lingering spirits in this house. New house owner. Who dis?
Here's the line that you're. Let's say it comes with a little piece of paper that tells you how to use it. The Ouija board. Spirits of this house, we are strangers who come openly without malice. We seek only to know your stories and to help you find peace. We entreat you, may your presence be known.
Ooh.
I say that thing, except not stranger, because this is my house.
Yeah.
This is my house, bitch. Get out.
Does your
I'm
voice
100% sure that's like actually on a Ouija board.
Yeah, that's why I was
take on a
thinking.
Bonaparte?
Hmm?
Does your voice suddenly take on a Bonaparte lock?
Yes.
Tenor.
Mm.
Oh gosh.
So, yeah, you guys ask and reach out to the spirits. These candles that are just sort of like half burnt down, sitting all around the room, suddenly come to life all around you, illuminating the faces on the portrait in like weird way where like it almost looks like they're being lit from below with their eyes sort of shining with this candlelight, especially the parrot, its beak menacing shine on it. And you feel the little things start to move as it says H-E-L-L-O.
Geiger? Oh.
I was like expecting it to stop at 1L. I'm like,
I think there's a spot on the board that literally just is hello.
Oh.
Yeah, normal.
I want to spell it out, dang
There's
it.
like hello, goodbye, yes,
"Cool,
no.
Scotty."
They're extra spirits.
All right, I'm out. Actually, I'll be back.
They just wanted to troll us with the HELL, and
Yeah,
then they
pretty
went
much.
for the
There's like a
O.
long dramatic pause.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
And you feel the temperature in the room sort of just slowly drop. It was already kind of chilly in here, but now it's like you sort of see your breath.
Who are you?
Hmm. And it spells out the name Dalk. D-A-L-K.
Anybody you've heard of?
Nope.
I don't think I've heard of a Dulk either.
How long have you been dead? Do they know that sort of stuff?
Maybe?
Ooh, better question. Why are you... Well, we'll ask that first. Like, how long have you been dead?
It over to a question mark. And then back to a resting position. And then it spells S-U-N-S.
Oh, hell no.
E-O-T exclamation point.
Oh, they know you.
Congrats on your wedding. How does anybody know?
There's actually a little spot just for that. Congrats on your wedding. So it goes back.
Wow, that's a very specific Ouija board.
Yeah, you know.
It's a resting place for it.
Do you know who I am?
Yes.
How?
Everybody knows who you are.
Spells E-V-I-C-T. Back to resting. T-H-E-C-H-I-M-N-E-Y. W-I-T-C-H.
I lost track halfway through that.
Can you check
Evict
that out?
Evict the chimney. The chimney witch.
Santa lives in your house.
Santa lives here. Get rid of him.
Eliminate Santa.
Who's Solaris? Have you heard of a chimney witch?
Alpha would be heartbroken.
No, that's the new one to me.
Who's the chimney witch? Is she in the chimney?
You'll, the temperature suddenly get a little warmer and your hand doesn't move anymore on the Ouija board.
All right. Thanks, Dalk. Bye. Gotta thank the ghost. Everyone knows that. Should I get? Is there? Oh yeah, because there's a fireplace.
Yes.
Solaris, should we look up the chimney?
You could do that whole like walk up surfaces. Why don't you like kind of crawl up and down and see if you see anybody?
Interesting.
Is it big enough?
Yeah, I would say so. That you could sort of like up there.
I can't really. I have to be like moving. After a while I lose. I don't spider climb. I just can walk
slide
on
down
vertical
it.
surface.
When you get to
the bottom.
Yeah, when you get to a point though, you can like do the whole like legs out, like pin yourself for a second, and then
I could just try getting to the roof and then just drop down.
That's also true.
Because I got the slow fall, so I could just be like.
You know, you need a rope for like Mission Impossible style, like.
Then what if there is somebody in there?
Set it to be just long enough, and then realize the rope flexes so you hit the floor.
I'm just gonna go like poke my head up first.
You see that, it looks like the chimney basically goes up through the many floors of this house. It's covered in cobwebs and soot and dust, all just has caked in here. There's probably, some like trash down in the remnants of the fireplace itself. But you don't see anything like really up in there, what you see. Looks like there's more openings throughout the house, and actually like it looks like basically right across from you it opens into what looks like a kitchen on the other side of this fireplace. Looks like basically all the fireplaces share a chimney.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What is a chimney witch? Does that sound like anything?
Have I ever heard of this idea of a chimney witch before?
No, but I want you to make me a perception roll, Solaris.
Perception roll.
As Sunspot is looking up the chimney and like,
Let's see. My perception is going to be that's a 22.
Okay. You see, Sunspot's looking up and he's like, you see a hand reach out beside him, and it bends there, bends at the elbow, then there's another elbow where a shoulder would be, and it reaches out and it places a little box on the mantelpiece and then sort of just back up into the chimney.
Sunspot.
as Sunspot's like, what is a chimney witch?
What?
I think I just saw part of the chimney witch.
Ooh, where?
They left the present right there.
Oh, maybe he left the keys.
It says on a tag of the box, "Congratulations on your wedding."
Can I look at the little boxy?
Sure, yeah.
Solaris, should I open it?
Oh, Lord, let me just give it a gander. I'm gonna look for traps.
Okay.
Is it perception or investigation?
I would say investigation.
You don't trust a chimney witch?
Yeah, come on.
You can't trust your local chimney witch. Who can you trust?
Well, that's only an 8 for investigation.
Yeah, it looks fine to you. Doesn't even look locked.
Looks okay.
I opened a box.
You do see, I would say, as you're looking at it, you see, little like soot-stained fingerprints on it, though.
That's not creepy at all.
So you open it up, and sitting inside, there is basically like a little muffin. And it feels like warm, like it was basically just cooked. And on the top, there's icing and stuff, but there is basically a picture of Solaris, the heraldry of the noble house that you're from, on top of the muffin.
Oh. What the hell?
What?
That's my grandfather's house like seal from Cormier. Like that's like the official like our noble family sort of. Yeah. Why does your chimney witch have that or is presenting that? Sunspot.
Maybe it's for you. Eat it.
I don't tend to eat things that are given to you from a chimney witch.
She baked it fresh just for you.
Did I mention I died this week already once?
Well, you got better. You can see in the dark now. Improvements.
I have a tail. I have no
you
pupils.
can use it to steal things.
I have horns. So far, I've just tripped myself with it many times. I forget it's there. I turn around too fast. Oops.
Just eat it.
Can I take out my little portable, like, alchemical set that I have and take a little piece of it and just do a quick, like, check on this sucker?
You sure can.
It's gonna be the most delicious muffin in the world.
What am I rolling for that?
I think it would just be basically like
medicine?
an intelligence. Oh, medicine would work. Yeah, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Good suggestion. Yeah.
Woohoo! That's 22.
So you pull out your little alchemy set, and you put the muffin on the table. You start
little
doing
tweezers and take a little bit.
Put it in a jar. There's chemicals mixing. We see Solaris. She pulls down her goggles and is like, on this muffin. And you learn your role. It's a warm caramel chip muffin.
It's gonna be fine.
Hey, Sunspot, do you want half?
It doesn't have my family symbol on it.
Hmm.
It's clearly meant for you. I was looking up the chimney and you saw this creepy arm reach out and I didn't see it. This is meant for you.
And your chimney witch is cool.
I eat the muffin.
Sure.
Yes.
So you bite into it and there's something hard inside.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But let's cut back to the noodle troll.
It's just an unmelted chip.
Yeah,
it's fine.
What is hard inside of Solaris's mouth?
It's Luke's spinal column.
Oh, jeez. So Aralee, Lilia, Kumar, Patience, all of you guys are back at the noodle troll, and you are going to have to make a Dragon Bowl for Kafutakti. So the first thing you got to worry about is getting enough noodles, because these lava children have downed your supply and stuff like that.
To be fair, we said we were paying them in noodles, so that's on us.
That's true.
I mean, that's on Yami, not on us.
Yami!
Well.
I thought you were a better business lady than this. Where is she?
So
where the fuck is Yami?
Yami was with Fala.
Yes, that's true. So let's start with Aralee. What would you like to do? You're low on noodles.
Okay. We gotta make the noodles to get the eggs and the flour and
you make a little well.
You make the well and you put the egg in the middle of it and then you mix it all together. I know.
You gotta do the cooking by the book.
Back here before I made noodles. Okay. Morty, get the pasta maker ready.
What the fuck is a pasta maker? Is it just a pot?
No, it's a pasta maker is a roller thing. I could go grab one right now. I own one.
Yes. I thought like something that cooks a pasta. No, I got it.
Okay. So I think what I want you to roll, Aralee, I want you to roll a survival. Or you could even... It depends. It depends on what you want to do. Do you want to help sort of guide the cooking process from like a managerial standpoint? Or do you want to like get, in there yourself, down in the trenches?
I want to help.
Okay.
All right. Can I intervene here? Could she use strength for kneading purposes?
Yeah, sure. I'd say so.
There you go.
Guess she
You guys hear that?
needed that.
Okay, never mind.
You might have heard the cats running around.
It's the chimney witch.
No, it's the guy who's working on my grandma's house. He's like doing something.
I thought
the chimney witch is coming for you.
Again.
It's horrifying. It's all right. She'll just make you a little caramel chip muffin.
Yeah. So what is it again? What am I doing?
Survival or managerial strength needing?
I think we'll just do athletics.
Athletics.
Mm-hmm.
I have +9 in that. So I rolled a 2, so an 11.
Pretty good. So yeah, you're able to get a little bit above average getting these noodles out, but you still you're trying to work with the ingredients that you have, but you're not sure that you have enough. And then you hear what sounds like Dob Shaba start to go, "Oh, my treasure! I thought it was a horrible nightmare."
Oh no!
From downstairs. Lilia, what do you want to do?
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs and I'll be like, "Hi there, sweetie. Don't worry, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna."
Oh, my treasure!
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine.
Cast sleep
We're
on
gonna
her.
get all back. I don't have sleep because it's super slow.
What was
and I have
that?
no idea how to use it. Yeah, it's all okay. It's gonna be all fine.
But my treasure.
And I'm gonna cause calm emotions.
Ooh, that's pretty good. All right. I want you to make me an Arcana roll instead of me rolling a saving throw or anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh. Go on.
Arcana, your least good skill.
How does 32 do you?
It's pretty good. All right, so yeah, Dob Shaba
it's
sort of like deflates in your arms like a cat who's given up on trying to escape. It's just
like this. Like this.
exactly like that. And she's just like,
he really does not care. I'm sorry.
Dob Shaba is like, I guess who needs treasure?
No, don't worry. We'll get it back. It'll be all okay. We just don't need to freak out about it, because if we freak out about it, then we can't do anything about it.
We're going to get my treasure back.
Absolutely. I promise.
She reaches out a little draconic hand and pats you on the head with it.
Wholesome content.
and says, "You're a good servant, Lilia Starbit."
And she says, "I try my best."
And meanwhile, upstairs, Aralee, you're trying to get as much noodle out of this as you can. Lilia, you've gone downstairs.
Really punching that dough down.
Hell yeah. Lilia, you are trying to calm...
like Cusco.
Yeah. You're trying to calm Dob Shaba. But let me actually roll here. Oh, yeah, you got a fucking 17. With his natural dragon. Kafu Takti, he sort of like sniffs at the air, and Kumar, you're the only one out there to see him, and it looks like he sort of like gets up. It looks like he's sort of like creeping around to see what's going on.
Kumar is going to kind of stand up and walk over to him and be, "Excuse me, I'm going to have to ask you to not go out into the other areas of this."
He scowls at you and he sort of hisses out, and you see like green like fog like sort of out of his teeth as he turns towards you, and he says, "And who are you to tell me what to do?"
Kumar just kind of glares at him and just as she says, like baring her teeth, because her teeth are monstrous. Says, I'm the mother of the owner of this establishment. Sit down.
I want you to roll me an intimidation check.
I'm intimidated.
So that's a 23.
Oh, fuck yeah. All right. So, Kafutaki, I rolled just to see how he would react. I rolled a 2. So, you know, he's like, oh yeah, I'm a young, hip dragon. I'm not afraid of anything. Let me see his Kumar.
God. No fear. One fear.
No fear.
Oh God. She's the opposite color of me.
Oh no.
Even scarier.
My one weakness.
Even scarier. Oh God, she's being controlled by a person who suplexed a dragon before.
Oh no. Yeah, they download that information from out of universe into his brain, and suddenly he knows he shouldn't do this. So he goes around and he sits down. It's like, I hope my noodles are coming soon.
They should be. And she'll return back to her seat and keep an eye on him.
Turbulence gives you like a very nice.
Kumar just gives her a wink and a grin.
And then
Turbulence is a new role playing. Oh, she already left. I was going to say she has a new role playing idea later where she's the impatient customer.
I'm the impatient dragon, and you're the mother of the owner.
Patience hates this.
Karen in the bedroom. That's so weird.
Yeah, I would say that's part of what's keeping Patience up too. He hears this from downstairs. It's like, gosh, I'm trying to think of a further complication that would involve Patience here.
At this point, I just come back downstairs.
Yeah.
To help.
Okay, sure.
There's a lot of noises happening.
So, Patience comes down and he's got like bags under his eyes and stuff.
I just want to rest. So Patience, you heard Dabshaba crying downstairs. Lilia is taking care of it. Aralee is trying to get as much from the limited supplies you have for noodles. Kumar has settled down this rowdy customer. What would you? You know what? Actually, I know what. Kafutakti's presence as a green dragon suddenly causes some animals from out in the alley to fall through the back window. They're fighting each other. They've been turned into these ravenous, angry monsters by the green dragon's presence. So they're just like, yeah, fighting each other over food as they bust into the kitchen, disturbing everything going on there. What would you like to do, Patience?
Let's march over to the goat and the pig fighting each other and just... I'm trying to sleep. And I'd like to roll intimidation.
Sure.
I rolled low, 15.
15. Hey, I think the pig immediately just sort of like and squeals out the door. The goat, it looks at you with its weird, fiendish eyes and just sort of looks like straight at you.
Dead eyes.
Completely unafraid of you, Patience.
Looks like I'm gonna have some.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to think of a dish with goat.
Ooh, wow.
Shawarma.
I guess I'm gonna have some shawarma tonight.
Does a 25 hit you, Patience?
Is it a crit?
Actually, it was an 18.
Okay, I'm not wearing my adamantine armor.
Okay.
So yeah, that hits. Pretty
Okay,
easily,
so the goat,
actually.
Like I said, the goat, completely unafraid of you, just sits there, and then it just lowers its head and it charges at you. So I need you to make me a strength saving throw as it right into you.
Wow. 23. Natural 20.
23. Okay. So it starts to push you out of the kitchen, but you're able to stand your ground and you grab it by the horns. And what do you do with this poor little goat who's been turned hostile?
I'm gonna eat it out the same window it came from.
Okay, yeah. You just grab it by the horns and you just out the window.
You know what? Let's roll to hit or something. I don't know.
Sure. Yeah. You make me athletics roll.
Athletics. Okay.
Yeah.
Goat chucking, the best sport of all time. 15.
All right. You know, if there were any Goliaths here, you could play goat ball. You just throw them out the window and out into the alleyway behind the noodle troll. And together, since all of you guys succeeded on your rolls, you're able to keep Kafutakti from finding Dabshaba. You're able to get out the noodles and able to calm Dabshaba in the first place. So you bring out this Dragon Bowl for him, and he, sort of imperiously looks it over, and then takes some noodles and Actually, I'll roll for Yami to see how good the noodles are. And I'll give her advantage because all of you guys succeeded. Okay, it's an 18 on the dice. So Kofutakti, considers, and he sort of, I will have to revisit your establishment in the future. This is quite scintillating. Much tastier than little baby dragons.
Wait, what?
And Kafutakti enjoys his meal.
Good for him.
I don't know what kind of establishment this is, but I'm pretty sure they don't have dragon meat on the menu.
I thought that's what the Dragon Bowl was.
Oh, they have a Dragon Bowl here? Hey, can I get a Dragon Ball? Patience doesn't work here, remember?
It's true.
He will be now.
Aralee
yeets him into the kitchen. Make it yourself. You fat fuck.
Aralee yeets him out the window. Go get that fucking goat.
Aralee, very calmly, just turns to Patience and says, "Do you have a coupon?" I don't think so.
Patience goes, oh, okay.
And then Patience just falls over asleep.
Yeah, I just fall over at the bar asleep. I'm out.
All right. Excellent.
Right on your wings.
Oh, yeah, that sounds right. So, that's taken care of. I want to know, this is basically going to be time for a long rest for Lilia and Aralee and Patience and Kumar and all that.
Oh my.
What do you guys do? Do you have any plans that you would like to get into? Solaris and Sunspot are still not back from wherever they have.
Okay, so we can put down on paper that we're taking a long rest.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're not.
I usually like to wait until after it's done because sometimes things intervene with rests. Callie knows nothing about that.
Yeah.
All right.
Because Thagor is going out to bury Topple's cursed heart for you, Lilia.
Thank you.
There are wooden donkeys.
For being a bro.
Hey,
Hey,
there are
bro,
wooden
can you throw out this cursed heart for me?
They're the wooden donkeys that you guys saved from the obstacle course that you still have. There is, turbulence is here.
Patience would want to go to the church.
Does Patience know that she's here? Did he just let her?
How can he not know she's here?
Yeah, she let him know.
Listen, it's Patience, so I could totally see not knowing that something is happening.
That's fair.
You did miss the whole revelation of Sunspot is maybe Patience's sibling based on the heart, which also means it related to turbulence. So then Kumar could be related through there. It was a whole mess.
So I'd be going to my cousin's wedding?
Yeah.
Family tree nonsense.
Something like that.
Anyway, Patience was gonna go to the Church of Tyr.
Oh, okay.
And he was wanting to...
Church of the Triad.
He was wanting to donate to them Azure Edge.
Oh, okay.
Because if you guys recall, he said he felt like he wasn't worthy of it.
That's true. Interesting. Okay. Lilia, what about you? What do you? What's Lilia got for her?
If we're like, I don't know, what is the dealio with this plot?
Downtime.
Have this, but yeah, I think that she's gonna try and find, look for the treasure.
Ah, you're gonna look for Evil Finger and Pulp.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You couldn't go away that far, you know.
Who knows?
Meanwhile, in Baldur's Gate, we're rich.
Aralee,
you guys are gonna run into them tomorrow.
We can set up our own kingdom up in Icewind Dale. They'll never find us there.
We'll rule over the penguins. Excellent. Aralee, what would you like to do? What's Aralee's plans?
I don't know.
Oh, you guys have the Chaos Cruiser too. I should mention that. It's just like drifting over the Noodle Troll. I forgot.
Is it a Porsche?
Oh yeah.
Also, if there's time, I would like to talk to what are their names? The blacksmith. See if we can make the wooden donkeys into delivery system.
Ooh, okay.
You could go to the Church of Gond and see if they can change some things on it.
Yeah, but I want to support local businesses, you know?
Mm-hmm. Especially with the boycott. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
we gotta help each other out.
The Church of Gond is local, isn't it? It's in the same district, right?
No, it's closer by where Sunspot and Solaris are, actually.
Oh, never mind.
A lot of the temples are over near the Castellanter estate and stuff, right by the seashore.
Yeah, I thought it was like one that wasn't there or something. I don't know. Whatever.
I think Aralee, the Chaos Cruiser used to be her family's, so I think that since she has the time, she's going to go up into it.
Okay.
It'd be like Alucard and just alone in the castle.
All right.
Yeah.
And Kumar, is there anything that you would like to do?
Probably just relax, rest.
Yeah.
Watch over the Noodle Troll to make sure that the one unruly that weird unruly guy with really bad breath. You should have seen it. It literally was green with how awful it was.
Yeah, you know.
Little did we know the goat was his envoy.
Also, the best part is I love the idea of Kumar having no clue it's a dragon and everyone else Aralee at least knows it's a dragon.
Patience doesn't know.
Okay.
If he did, he would try to kill it.
That's fair. So
I
Patience,
believe killing customers is a bad thing for business.
Not when the customer wants to kill our mascot.
That's also fair. Patience. So you go to the church and have Azure Edge with you, which Azure Edge is still letting you carry her, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not really attuned to it or anything.
Yeah,
I don't believe, right?
She has that addition to her now, where she's got the little ball on her pommel that glows if undead are nearby or whatever. Now,
it's true.
So Patience did leave a mark, so to speak.
And they are obviously surprised to see Azure Edge. It's this legendary weapon that was carried by Mayloon War Dragon and has the spirit of Laroon, one of the warlords of Waterdeep, in it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, "Why have you brought this to us, child?"
Well, being the Church of Tyr, you have many connections with quite many powerful warriors here that to protect Waterdeep. I believe that it would make more sense that it goes back to where its previous owners were, and maybe could go to one of the Grey Hands.
That is an understandable.
But Tyr's guidance would know more than me.
And he says, We will try and find a place for this with wisdom. Thank you for bringing it to us, patience. If you have any needs that we could fulfill, know that you can ask this of us.
I may in the future. Thank you.
And sort of gives you a little bow.
When Patience came in here, he because he's a paladin now of tier.
Yeah.
So he would probably be in the same outfit as he was in before, but I think it's the right hand. He's wearing a black glove.
Yeah.
Because for those of you who don't know and you don't really care, Tyr lost his hand to this thing called the Chaos Hand, and now all of his worshippers, like clerics, wear a black glove where that hand would be, as symbolism to that.
Yeah. So, you donate Azure Edge, and you see, Azure Edge. There's like a glint as you look back at it as they carry it away.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like a little tear, a little bit.
I'll miss Azure Edge too.
They tell you that they will bring Azure Edge to Open Lord Silverhand and to all of that. Mm-hmm. See where it can be placed if there's anyone worthy of wielding it. Lilia.
Yeah.
So you want to try and find Evil Finger and Pulp, huh? Their stolen treasure.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask Yami if she wants to come with me. It'll be a great date.
Sure. Little treasure hunting date, sure.
Yeah. Hey, baby, wanna go find our stolen treasure?
Yeah, why not? I gotta get it back for Krish Crash.
Not gonna lie, like Easter egg hunts or when you go camping and they do the little treasure hunt thing.
Yeah.
That'd actually be a great date. Yeah.
Okay.
Callie, write that down.
I need some muscle. I am small and fragile.
Oh, if you need muscle, then Kumar's doing nothing too. You know that.
So I think the best thing to do here, Lilia, is to basically ask you if you want to do things the nice way with persuasion or the not so nice way with intimidation.
Gee, Dylan, I wonder. I really do.
Well, he's got a high charisma. I don't know.
Yeah. I think that she's gonna try to be nice. She's like, I understand that you're probably needed to survive, but there are other better ways of living your life without destroying other people's lives. There has to be a balance in the way that you help others and how you approach your well-being.
So I'd say the place where you find Evil Finger and Pulp hold up, it's a little tavern down by the docks called the Skewered Dragon, which it's basically a gay nightclub. More or less. A lot of sailors and people who are off duty and stuff. Hanging around, having drinks together.
That is a great name for a D&D gay bar.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great name for an actual gay bar.
It's great. Where Volo, Renair, and Floon were having drinks at the beginning of Dragon Heist.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you find Evil Finger and Pulp. Evil Finger, who's a goblin with one really long finger that's like black at the end. And then Pulp, who just has a face that it's just like a mass of like
it's like pulp
jiggling flesh. Yeah. They're sitting in a corner with like hoods up, like with the treasure between them, like, ha, 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 ha. What are we gonna buy with this, Pulp? And Pulp's just like and Evil Finger's like, oh, gross. No, we're not gonna spend our money on that. And then you come up and you're like, oh, hi guys, there's a better way to do this besides ruining someone's life. The idea? Okay.
Yeah, and she's gonna be like, why are you doing this? Like, we offered you a hand. You could have, there's way better things than stealing from somebody who's trying to help you.
Says, you did help us, says Evil Finger, pointing a finger at you. You helped us very much.
And now we don't have.
Just had that treasure laying around. Usually in Undermountain, there's at least some traps and stuff. Well, I guess Topple died, but he was slowing us down anyway. We had to pick him up off his face every 2 steps.
That's so sad.
Hmm.
You don't even miss your friend?
No.
Evil finger.
Oh, my finger.
I will not.
Come on. You know you want to.
Look how beautiful your manicure is. I'm sure that you can do better than this. Have you ever considered opening up a nail salon?
No, I haven't actually.
I'm sure that there are plenty of rich.
And Evil Finger says, "Yeah, it's true, and he's pretty good at the cosmetic side of things."
There you go.
No, I never considered this. And now that I think about it, I do miss Topple a little bit, kind of. I mean, he was a good fall man.
I miss my friends when they die.
Yeah, you know, you stole that treasure from a friend of mine who died.
Yeah.
Yami cracks one of her hands.
Yami. How about this? How about we give you a loan, and then you can start your nail salon?
I think you already did.
Yes, but
he drags his evil finger across the tabletop.
Listen, I can do that too, and I take Yami's hand.
All right.
So you can play that game. I'm trying to be nice, but I can be very mean if I want to.
Okay. I want you to just make me a persuasion roll. I'll give you advantage because I manicure ideas.
Yeah, that would be a 31.
Okay, yeah. So I think Evil Finger and Pulp, they say...
Actually, I think more than that.
Yeah, whatever. Evil Finger and Pulp, they basically tell you, all right, yeah, that sounds agreeable, but you have to get Topple back for us.
All right, guess I'm gonna have to go get the heart. Ugh, God dang it.
Well, the heart is cursed. He has Sunspot's heart in his chest, so...
He has a heart. It's just really big.
Okay, so we have the body, so this is easy. All right.
I thought Sunspot cut it out.
I took the heart.
Oh, no, that's right. Sunspot mutilated the body. I forgot about that.
All right, he doesn't have a heart.
Sunspot took his heart back.
Yeah, good point. All right.
All right. Yeah, I'm sure we can get some. Like, it's Waterdeep. We can get somebody to resurrect your friend. Yes.
Okay.
But I want my treasure back.
All right, fine, but we get a cut.
I will. I will invest in you, but you will have to pay me back every cent.
They look at each other. At least you think they look at each other, or Evil Finger just looks at Pulp. You're not sure. But then they sort of both nod.
And she, reaches
Pulp,
out her hand.
Pulp, shakes your hand. And then Evil Finger reaches out a hand with his evil finger extended.
She shakes the other hand. As a and then she pulls him close and is like, if you try to steal again from us, I will hunt you down.
I have a specific set of skills.
And that is, I know I can literally hunt you down.
And yeah, Patience.
I will find you.
Patience, I should tell you, you basically have like a boon that you can call in from the church, basically. Just so you know, that's something you can call in at any time, really. All right, so yeah, they will look into opening a nail salon. Interesting. I would say in Troll Skull Alley, because there are a bunch of buildings open there.
Yeah.
All right, Aralee, so you go up to the Chaos Cruiser.
Yummy, we need to go get ingredients for ice cream.
All right. So like I said, the Chaos Cruiser, the crew is probably sort of dispersed, probably living around Waterdeep or chilling and stuff. So nobody's really aboard. What would you like to do?
I kind of, in my mind, think that Aralee, as a kid, spent some time aboard these ships. So, maybe like looking for hints of like, I don't know, memory. She
sure.
has a difficult time with remembering things. So.
Okay. I have a little idea. So there's a system in Savage Worlds called Interludes, where you basically draw a card, and based on the suit of the card, it tells you like a little prompt that you can work off of. So I think Aralee finds something tied to a memory, and I'm basically going to have you tell us what that memory is based on what we pull out. That sound agreeable?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Just really wants us to play Savage World.
That's a little fun subsystem. So that's spades. Let's see, with spades. Oh. Okay. Well, okay. So basically, spades means you spend time alone in quiet contemplation. What do you do? Or you have a bit of backstory talking about a great victory or personal triumph that you remember. Which both make sense for you wandering around this ship thinking about the past.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. I think it would be more of the quiet contemplation. Kind of. It in like, I don't know. The Aralee has existed now for like 3 years, and it's her whole like idea that was in my head to begin with is like construed now, so it's like I don't know. I think she still like has a difficulty remembering things. So like maybe she walks around and there's something in her head that like reminds her that to go in like a little corner of the ship, and like maybe there's little drawings on the wall or something. And it just like stops abruptly, and she just sits down next to it and like runs her finger along the lines and stuff.
What's the drawing of? What drawing catches your eye specifically?
I think just a drawing of a girl with long blonde hair, and she is standing next to a two figures, and very regal looking. I think the girl has like long, like unkept hair, but the people standing next to her are just like very prim and proper. And then the drawing just kind of like in the middle of that just stops of drawing these people. It just stops. And there's like, it's like a sunny day, and there's like a body of water like behind her or something. But yeah, I think that it's probably hard to remember what happened when she drew that. but it probably is one of her parents yelling at her for being out of place.
Yeah, I would say this is definitely like in a corner of the ship where, you know, a drawing like this would have survived, because otherwise the elves would have just, you know, scrubbed it away. You gotta clean up the ship, you know. Great, interesting. Okay. So Kumar, you know, Lilia's out hunting for Evil Finger and Topple. Solaris and Sunspot are gone. Patience has gone to the Temple of Tyr to hand over his weapon. And Aralee's up in the Chaos Cruiser. Meanwhile, you are sort of maxing and relaxing, protecting the Noodle Troll while everybody's out. What do you do? What is something that Kumar and Turbulence get up to while everyone else is away?
Phrasing.
Well,
you know how that's going to end, Dylan. You word it that way.
Fair, yeah, all right.
Also, I realized midway through, I'm like, man, Turbulence can literally say to Yami to shut down a argument with her. I fucked your mom. Literally, she can do that now.
Turbulence.
And that feels like something Turbulence 100% would do too.
She would, yeah. I mean, she's all about
cuts to Yami and Patience, and they're both doing the muscular like handshake, and it's like wanting to kill Turbulence.
Yeah, honestly, probably she's like maintaining her mall kind of stuff, like going through her inventory, making sure everything's in good shape.
I'm actually curious because we've talked about Spite before. You 100% know he's probably still in Undermountain after the betrayal, doing his thing.
Yeah.
What sort of is Kumar's next step? You know, in her master plan. Not sure she doesn't have that, but
Kumar doesn't have a master plan. She kind of just goes where the wind blows.
Okay.
Honestly, her plan right now is kind of she wants to help Turbulence out.
Okay, yeah.
Turbulence needs help with a super weapon. She didn't find one with that, but she has Kumar.
That's a good point.
It's probably better than anything Trobriand could have did. Kumar fucking suplex Trobriand.
Okay. So yeah, Turbulence, her, actually I will say, while you're in there, you hear talk about this inflation that's going on in the economy where the gold is just sort of like completely out of whack. You hear people talking around the Noodle Troll about, oh yeah, did you hear? I hear it's because old Snarl finally kicked the bucket, so his treasure hoard's just flowing in to the economy. Other people are saying like, oh, I hear it's some sort of intrigue by the Gem Lords of Mirabar. They're pumping up minerals for their own sick financial gain. And there are other people who are talking about supposedly running into a dude who could turn anything into gold just by touching it. And that's screwing up the economy. And no one's really sure which of those is true.
Being a dumbass.
Or it could be Never Ember, it's true. But as you're, sitting in the Noodle Troll, people talking about all this, there is a sort of a chill that comes in to the room, and a big like insectoid creature just kind of like steps through a portal that opens in the middle of the common room and just out. And they sit at the bar. And Turbulence says, I think it's an ice devil, isn't it?
Looks like it.
Can we do something about that?
Is it? I don't think it's causing a problem.
I guess not.
If it does, then I'll teach it a lesson.
Huh. And Lilia, you come back to find this ice devil, Kumar and Patience sort of looking over at it.
You mean Kumar and Turbulence?
Yes. I'm messing up names left and right.
Did we get the treasure bag, and also did we get a heavy cream?
Yeah, sure.
Great.
The Ice Devil sitting there at the bar.
Oh, hey there!
Looks over at you and it says, I have come for my ice cream.
Yeah, I was just getting the cream. So I just gotta go.
And then Fagor walks in the back door and says, I have done the dark deed you requested.
Thank you.
And Turbulence sort of leans over to you, Kumar, and says, I feel like I know that Ice Devil.
Good reasons or bad reasons? Do we need to beat the shit out of it or not?
No, maybe not. Don't remember where I know him from though.
Yeah, Lilia will go get like the magical ice cream machine going.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, Fagor could have used his ice breath to help for you too.
Yeah.
And you're bring out ice cream for Ice Devil.
100%. It's like a nice sundae with all the trimmings. It's very good.
Okay.
And as I put it down, I say, last time I apologize. I did not get your name. Could you please tell me it?
And he says, Frigidius.
Frigirius?
Frigidius.
Like
and
a fridge?
It's a pretty cool name.
Yeah. And Turbulence suddenly goes, I know it. Okay. He works for Levistus. That's what it is.
That makes sense. It is an Ice Devil.
And that's right. My mom was working with being blackmailed by Glazia to try and get my dad out of prison and was told to work with Levistus. Yes, that's why I know him.
So you need me to kick the shit out of him or not?
Yes.
Hey, I just got back from Sunday school. Oh, god damn it. I'm joking, I'm not hearing you.
Just eating ice cream. Leave him alone.
I like the cherry.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically Turbulence tells you that her dad's in prison and her mom was sent by Glazia, the prison warden, to work for Levistus on some sort of mission that she's off on, while Turbulence was looking for secret weapon. But Kumar has decided, well, I'm more a secret weapon than you need.
I'm more of a secret weapon than Trobriand could ever make. Clearly, I kicked the shit out of Trobriand.
So maybe what Turbulence suggests, what we could do here, is use Kumar as secret weapon, and then have that work for hell, that sort of thing, so that her family was able to get all good.
Kumar's fine with that.
That's why you're the best.
I'm pretty sure it was these. She pats her arms, gives a flex.
Well, that helps too. She just sort of reaches out and like, yeah. Back at Sunspot at your home, Solaris, you bite into this muffin.
I don't know why, but I feel like throwing up violently for some reason. Weird.
You bite into this muffin, and inside of it, there's a key.
Ow. Sean, there's a key. How does the muffin taste?
Oh, it's great. Yeah. Like I said, it feels like it's right out of the oven, but like not piping hot where it like burns your mouth.
Did
it you let it sit on the tray for a little bit?
Did it unlock your taste buds?
What do you think the key goes to? Oh.
Only one way to find out.
Ask the witch.
I mean, that would be more efficient. I was just gonna start walk around every door and see if I can unlock something.
Yeah, I've heard you should be careful about doing that because, I mean, what if you like opens a door into like another plane of existence?
Well, this is my house. That'll be my plane of existence then.
You're real possessive of what's yours, you know, like Neverwinter's yours, and that. I mean, I guess it's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am.
You're gonna make a great king when you get married. When's the wedding?
I don't know. I'm still processing the fact that I'm actually getting married.
You know, we should check the board back at the Noodle Troll if it's anywhere. The save the dates on the board.
You should.
I don't even remember proposing or being proposed to.
You should ask the Ouija board. Ask the spirits.
Maybe.
You know, sometimes.
Do you know why I'm getting married?
You know, sometimes this whole getting married thing, especially when it's like royalty, they don't tell you all the details. You're just supposed to show up and, you know, do your job.
As you guys are talking, you hear from the painting. You hear Sunspot, and you swear, like on your periphery, you see the parrot in the painting like bulge out of the painting.
You heard that too, right? It's not just me.
Yeah. Should I throw a dagger at it and see what it does?
It sounds very much like Mar-a-Lago. I think he's trying to come to us from beyond.
You should go talk to him. You should have had half this muffin. It was real good.
His name is now More Gelato.
So as well go to the painting and kind of like
ice cream
poke at the bulge.
More gelato, please.
The painting like rips open, and like just basically this mud just like starts to spew out onto you from somewhere behind this painting.
I'm glad you said the brown stuff was mud.
Yeah.
It's Mar-a-Lago. Remember, he turned to like a little water thing, and then he fell and got disintegrated, so he kind of turned into mud. I think that's what this is. I hope this is what this is.
Yeah, and like it just keeps coming out until it like
it wasn't
stops.
this big before.
And then you feel it just sort of stop, and you like move your hands, and then it out a little bit more, and then there's just a pile of this stuff on you and on the floorboards, staining the nice tablecloth.
I think you need to hire a cleaning service.
Is this like Bendy and the Ink Machine, but with mud?
I don't know. So why do you think I got to evict the chimney witch? Is she behind? Hey, are you behind on your rent? And Sunspot just hits the chimney.
Hey!
Hey, wait, she made a really good... You know what? She made a really good muffin. You should talk to her about moving from the chimney and working in your kitchen.
Ayo, chimney witch.
Hey, the chimney belongs to me, but I'll answer these questions 3. Sorry, I know you already did a bit, but that's what I'm thinking.
Chimney witch, come out. We just want to talk.
The chimney witch, instead of like audible like, hey, yeah, you see the hearth suddenly just blaze to life with this green flame.
Green flame.
Do you think that's her?
It's not me. Was it you?
Nope.
Probably her. If these things work the way that they usually do.
What are you doing in the chimney here, Jim? I mean, that's a rhetorical question. You are. Why are you in this chimney?
Why are you living in the chimney? Let's see.
Just don't make her mad, because then we won't get any more muffins.
I'm just asking questions.
I know. I'm just saying.
Apparently, I have tenants. I have a chimney witch and ghost.
It's true.
You said you had squatters.
Say you sort of see like the soot that was sort of caking the floor in front of the fireplace and stuff. You sort of just see letters start to write out in it. And they say, "Free us."
My house is haunted. Of course I got a haunted house.
It sounds like it's not just haunted. It sounds like you've got some spirits that aren't allowed to get out.
How do I free you? If you tell me to evict the chimney witch.
No. It's sort of just... And it writes out the word destroy.
I think you've got to burn your house down.
Well, hold on. We don't know what we have to destroy. What do we have to destroy?
The house.
God damn it.
Told you.
That's what the chimney witch says anyway. Like, you assume it's her writing in the soot here.
You know, I have a question though. You know, a lot of times when things are bound somewhere, somebody bound them for a specific reason. If we let her out, is it a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know, because so the ghost wants us to get her out. And she wants to get out. If we destroy the house, that destroys the ghost home too.
So maybe you should go back and ask the ghost if it's okay to destroy the house?
I guess let's Ouija it up.
Are we sure we were talking to other ghosts and not the chimney witch itself? What if the ghosts are the chimney witch and the chimney witch is the ghosts?
What if I just started blasting?
Well, yeah.
It's your house. I guess you could do what you want. Just I'll get out of the way.
Hold on. We're the two clerics. Why don't we just start, like holy watering this place?
Is that a thing we can do?
Maybe.
I never really thought about that.
I know, I'm still kind of new to the whole.
You guys are both clerics.
Sure.
Yeah, mine came on because I got real old all of a sudden and like death was approaching. And like all of a sudden, I felt closer to my faith, and then now I'm like 24 again.
Yeah, mine was just I was wearing this pendant, which apparently just turned out to be a holy symbol because I started being able to use magic.
See?
You hear what sounds like a wet footstep.
Did you hear that?
House haunted. Sunspot's just gonna walk towards where the foot sound came from. Just like, what now? What now?
You see in the mud.
Little bird track.
Exactly.
What did if Mar-a-Lago is haunting this house, I'm definitely gonna destroy it.
We could just rain down sacred flames on this house.
Oh my god.
Now, maybe
you should try sleeping in this house, but have an arcane eye set up so that we can get video proof that there's a ghost here.
I got a cupcake from somebody with a jointed arm with 2 elbows. I think there's a ghost here.
You never know. This is the lady who lives upstairs.
Maybe we should check the rest of the house before I burn it.
Sure. There's just a witch giving out muffins and cupcakes and a chimney and a dead undead mud bird following us. Yep,
Look,
let's do it.
There's 2 things. Either this is the weirdest thing, or this is just scratching the surface of the weirdest stuff in this house. My money's on the latter, but we gotta know for sure.
Did we tell anyone where we were going, Sunspot?
Yeah, we did.
Did we though?
Yeah, we mentioned we were gonna go check out my property.
Did we tell them where it was?
The Sea Ward.
Great.
Meanwhile, Patience is walking by. He's like, "Wow, that is a spooky ass house," and he just keeps going.
I will follow Sunspot's lead.
We'll be fine.
Okay, so you guys want to explore the rest of the house? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So that means you'll be spending the night here then, because it is, nighttime by the time you do all that.
I mean, that Sunspot just has a trance, and then he'll be good to go. So.
Spooky, scary.
Trick or treat.
Yeah, so you do see wandering the rest of the house. It's basically 3 stories, and there are creaks and some very strange things you see and hear. You don't know if it's just this old house sort of settling or what it is. However, I want you both to make me investigation rolls. I know you are both pretty good at that sort of thing, so I don't think it'll be a problem, but
I am not. That is a falsehood.
Yeah, that's a falsehood too. I'm not good at investigation.
They were.
I'm great at perception. Investigation, that's just a straight roll for me.
I'm great at insight. I can insight the hell out of this house. But as far as investigation goes, I got a 7.
Okay.
I got a 1.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Ghostbusters.
In that case, looking around, yeah, like there's just sort of this old house. Like you don't really see anything that would suggest ghosts or like anything particularly that stands out to you. Like there's a bunch of old rooms and there's like some uncomfortable feelings and like some drafty bits and stuff like that. But it's just like, I don't know. Besides the arm and the cupcake and it's not really.
No one's thrown random objects at you like the other place.
No,
As you say that, song comes and hits Sunspot. Ow! What the?
It's a boomerang you threw a couple minutes ago.
Comes through the window.
As we're going through the house, Sunspot's going to look back to see if there are little muddy bird foot tracks following us.
There are.
I really don't like this.
Neither do I.
You're going to have a trance paralysis demon, and it's going to be more Largo.
Just flying there. Hi, Sunspot. Oh no, I can't talk.
I'm here to be a conscience.
You should go to your wedding, Largo.
Kill your family.
And I know Sunspot had plans for this place.
He does. But he's
Would
got to clear the spookies out.
That's fair.
And try to fix it up a little bit if it's drafty.
What would you guys like to do? Because like I said, you sort of spend the night, and I would say actually, I want both of you to roll me wisdom saving throws.
Ah, shit. Oh, well, it's not charisma. You guys are fine.
Hey, I know what happens with this.
Don't wiggle your jaw like that, mischievously.
That's a 24.
It's good. I got a 4.
No!
Okay.
I also have a plus 11 to my wisdom saving throw, so I'm pretty good.
I mean, you're a monk.
I have a plus 2 to mine.
Yes, I got a 24.
So Solaris, you and Sunspot sort of, settle down in this house for the night, testing out the new house. And during the night while you're asleep, you have a nightmare of a man sort of standing there in this skull-shaped helmet, and he's just sort of like as you are shoved into a wall and bricked over and buried alive inside of the wall.
Montiago?
Yeah, is there some wine in there for you?
And then Solaris.
Solaris doesn't look spooked at that at all.
I would like you to roll me a d6.
I rolled a 6.
Oh, a 6. So
that's how many ghosts appear.
You find yourself. Where did you go to sleep? I guess that's a good question.
I mean, I guess
in the basement.
I don't know.
On a tiny little cot bed.
No, never.
You get in the basement, there's just a lone rocking horse that just starts.
No, we're referencing the Airbnb we were at.
This is literally in the Airbnb we rented last at PAX Unplugged.
Last time we were at PAX, there was like an underground basement. There was one window, all gray brick walls, and just a cot in the middle of this.
And not even like a folding cot.
It was like a little kid cot on like a metal bed frame, and there's just like one light that's like me.
It looked like Freddy Voorhees, or not Freddy Voorhees. Freddy was gonna just come up and fold you in it.
Got married. Good for them.
Oh yeah.
Love wins.
I would think that we would probably rest in the main room, like Solaris would put out a sleeping roll. And that way,
like that parlor room we were at?
Yeah, the parlor probably. Not the muddy room.
Colonel Mustard with the candlestick.
So you went to sleep there, but you find yourself waking up like basically with like a sheet over you, like tucked in around you. And you feel as if someone is standing over you outside the sheet.
Solaris! Did you bring a wedding present, Solaris?
Oh, Sunspot, congratulations!
Tell him to enjoy his wedding night, because I'm going to kill him the next day. No, I'm kidding.
His honeymoon will be to die for.
That was played the whole time. For Sunspot to marry the princess and then take over the kingdom.
I can't see, like, this isn't thin enough that I could see anything through the sheet. And I what kind of, like, do I get any kind of sense of, like, dread coming off of this figure?
Yeah, I would say so. I would say you feel like it's like when you wake up and like there's someone in your room who was not there before, and you're like, oh, that sort of drowsy, what the fuck?
Do I feel like I'm capable of moving?
Yes, you do.
Would this be like, while Sunspot was trancing, she just disappears, so he comes out of it and there's no Solaris?
Yeah.
Can I kick off to the opposite side of the bed where I think the figure is standing?
Sure you can.
And try to, like, pull the sheet off dramatically? And pray that I still have a dagger.
Who you really are.
So you,
Old Man Jenkins.
It was capitalism all along.
I know.
Oh shit!
And
It's
when you
always
do,
capitalism.
you don't know what you're gonna see, but you don't see anything. It's just a dark, empty bedroom that you're
Love
standing
my
in.
spooky house.
Yeah, keep it, man. Don't burn it.
Do I have any of my stuff with me, or is everything like?
Oh no, you have everything. Yeah. In fact, it looks like your bag has just been laid against the foot of the bed.
You could make some good money on this. People would pay to stay here overnight.
Not me. I grab my stuff and I run out the door.
Magic and shit. I don't know how like fun it would be to stay in a like.
Ghosts
like
are effectively cockroaches in this world. When you're staying at a house and you get a cockroach, you're like, nope, fuck this place. I'm out.
This is like staying in a house full of badgers. Like
what? Well, I wouldn't say that.
What's worse?
Experience,
What's worse? The existential dread of death and never being able to fully rest, or a bunch of badgers.
A bunch of badgers.
Well, like, okay, like, I was just trying to think of something that would be annoying, but, like...
Besides ghost?
The ghost is like, no, it's badgers.
I will say, Solaris, you, like, come running downstairs, and Sunspot, you, like, are pulled out of your trance, and you're like, wait, where's Solaris? Oh, hey. As she's coming downstairs with her bag, like,
How'd you get up there?
Yeah.
I was sleeping over there, and then I woke up there.
Weird. Sleepwalking?
Did you see me walk away?
I was tranced.
You don't see anything when you're tranced?
Not really.
Well, what the heck good is that thing?
I only had to sit there for 4 hours, and you don't?
We had a whole conversation for the session.
The difference is 2 hours.
Fair.
Yeah, I fell asleep there. I don't have any history of sleepwalking that I know of, and I woke up upstairs in a bedroom. And I thought somebody was there, and I was underneath the sheet, completely covered by the sheet. And yeah, and then no, this place is really freaking scary.
Kind of cool, though.
I'm thinking the fire option is seeming a lot better.
This is my house. I get to decide what I do with it.
Yeah, I'm just, giving you suggestions.
This reminds me of Grave Encounters, and I love it.
Dylan, how big are the rooms in here?
Depends on the room, but for the most part, I would say on average 10 by 10, 10 by 15, sort of.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
Well, because as a dragon, I would have blind sight.
Oh.
But I'd be too big.
Can you be a baby dragon?
I don't think the wormlings have blind sight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if the youngs do or not.
Well, you can just call Aralee. She has it.
It's true.
And patience.
Call them like we have cell phones.
Oh no, youngs do have blind sight.
Oh. Yeah.
Not as much, but that could be
I would
useful.
say Solaris.
Hello.
You hear a sound coming from your bag.
Is it something I've ever heard before, or is this brand new?
No, it's like a wet sound.
Oh no. I look at my bag and look at Sunspot.
It's probably Mar-a-Lago.
Why is he? No, that's my bag.
He's not the brightest bird.
You could say he's a bit of a bird brain.
Mm.
He's confused, but he got the spirit.
I take the bag and hold it out, point it in Sunspot's general direction, and open it.
So the maw of this bag of holding, yawns black for just a moment, and then suddenly there's a big muddy wing reaches out. I think that's where we should leave it for this week. And I will say, before we do, you hear echoing out from the bag, you hear Sunspot!
The JoJo menacing kanji, just
menacing. Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
So yeah, that's a thing.
Oh my god.
Don't like that.
So you guys have dealt with Kafutakti and given him a noodle bowl so that he didn't eat Dabshaba. Lilia, you convinced the goblins to open a nail salon. That's a thing. Patience, you gave Azure Edge to the Temple of Tyr. Solaris and Sunspot, you went to go look into the new house that you have.
Calls in the favor already. 10 priests of Tyr just in there. I exercise this house.
They gone, evil spirits. I hate that. That's completely valid. And then Kumar, you and Turbulence, have decided to try and sell Kumar as being this secret weapon that, as you and her go off with Frigidius, Lilia's Ice Devil patron, back to what?
Are they taking him?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah,
holding hands, skipping.
They can work this.
All right, have fun, you guys. Can't believe your mom is gonna fuck my warlock patron.
We're off to see Levistus.
If the family tree needed to be any more,
I mean, I feel like at this point, Jamey's response is, that tracks. That wouldn't surprise me at this point.
What else is new?
I need somebody to draw this family tree out for me, please.
I've already done it, Aya. I drew it for you.
True.
Well,
I drew it way back.
Was it a ball of scribbles? Because that's what it seems like.
Yes, that is exactly what it is. It is a ball of scribbles.
So, Kumar, do you part with any parting words for the Chaos crew?
Probably the main person. She says, you definitely tell Yami she's heading out.
Okay.
And just say, be safe, and if you need me, I don't know, try to find me if you can.
Well,
I'm going out for a pack of smokes.
I'm going out for a pack of smoke and some booze. I'll be back.
Kumar Kurayami just sort of looks at you and sort of nods and says, "Yeah, that's been most of my life." And she says, "Take care of yourself."
Always do.
And I imagine, Kumar, and Turbulence turn around. And there's this big icy portal in front of you guys.
Bye, Friggy.
Farewell.
Come back anytime.
Dylan, I did not tell him about the hunting crap I set up in one of the rooms as a joke.
Oh my god.
Whose room is it in?
Oh, here, one sec. Who all lives in that house?
Well, there's
of the main cast, because that would be the funnier one rather than the
Aralee, Sunspot, Solaris, and Lilia and Jamey. I think all have separate rooms.
All right.
Lilia and Jamey share a room, and
I
believe this because I literally made this house in The Sims. This was never said, so literally the only answer is that Patience and Aralee are sharing a bed together.
Or a room together. All right, so a D4 then.
Excellent.
It's outside of Patience's room. It's in Patience's room. It would be on the inside probably too, just because. Okay. I feel like that is particularly considering Turbulence.
That does make a lot of sense, actually. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Kumar and Turbulence, head through this portal and it closes, and Yami's just like, "Huh. Well, that explains a lot."
It really
and then
does.
Patience gets back and he's like, "Oh, finally, I can get a good rest." And he walks upstairs and he opens the door and he steps inside and closes the door behind him, and we just hear like a "Youch!"
And it says, with love from Kumar.
And I think that's where we should end it for this week. Lovely. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us, everyone. Thank you, Vex, for coming to guest. It has been a blast. Oh my god.
Yeah. If you ever need me to come back and kick the shit out of more things, I will happily show up.
I was going to say a few of us would have died, but I should say a few more of us would have died if you weren't there.
This is true.
Kumar prides herself in being able to take a fucking hit.
I think the only person who didn't die was Sunspot.
That sounds
right.
Correct.
Yeah. It wasn't even until
Sunspot and Yami.
It wasn't until the very end that Sunspot got out of triple digits.
Well, even Yami got knocked unconscious, didn't she, from falling in the lava?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember that. Yeah. Meanwhile, Kumar swims through the fucking lava.
Doesn't
Just
care.
Fueled by anger.
Literally, local barbarian. Literally too angry.
Aralee didn't die either, right?
Yeah. No.
No.
Not at all.
Never.
Definitely didn't die. I definitely didn't sell my soul to one of the most powerful.
I'm not gonna lie. Part of me was super if Kumar knew, I might have been tempted to leave a note saying Aralee died and see the chaos
oh my god
that would have caused.
Oh my god.
Patience who gets a note, he picks it up and he reads it, and Arlee's standing right there, and she waits, and she's like, "You want some water from the sink or something?"
Yeah, and I'm just like, this note doesn't know what it's talking about. She's alive right here.
She's right there.
So let's go around and let's do a little plug-a-roonies. Let's start with our very special guest, Vex. What do you got going on?
This past week we had Saffron Academy, where we are almost finally done our mystery after lollygagging around a ridiculous amount. And apparently almost everyone found out that my character's girlfriend is a vampire somehow, despite it being pretty goddamn obvious.
Yeah.
Aside from that, and those are every other Thursday, so not next week, but the following week at 8 p.m. EST. Then on Sundays at 12:30 p.m. EST, not this coming one, but the next coming one.
Okay.
I have my Masks game.
June 24th, next Saffron, and June 27th will be the next.
All right.
No, June 20th.
20th
will be for
20th.
For Masks. But yeah, come check that out. My girlfriend runs it as a GM. It's a blast. We are recovering from our time travel bout. And we're gonna see if we can try and fix the fucking world, because apparently everything is broken. And the only as everyone knows, the only thing that can fix it is a bunch of hormonal teenagers.
I mean,
so come check that out at Fraction Moon D&D.
I mean,
both games are a blast.
Kind of written in stone.
Most of my games.
But that's it for me.
All right. Speaking of written in stone, Aya, what do you got going on?
Hey, everybody. As Vex said, we just had Saffron Academy this week, and yeah, there were some things learned, some people, the mysteries found out. Everybody finally put together that, you know, they're vampires, when I was like specifically saying that from the beginning.
Yeah.
She's a goth. Of course she's a vampire.
Yeah. I'm like, can I make it more obvious?
A goth in this economy?
Yeah, so
gotta be a vampire.
Super, super fun. We just had another guest star, and she was amazing. She's awesome. Yeah, she's always awesome. And she learned something that you guys didn't learn about, so yeah, that happens every other Thursday. And I have commissions right now until the end of June. For Pride Month, you can get a cute little sale. I have many pictures of gay characters in you know, respectable colors, whatever flag you wish, as long as it's not weird, you know. You know what I'm talking about. And yeah, come commission me. I would love to make art for you. Everybody welcome.
Scott, what you got going on?
Well, later tonight on this channel, we'll be continuing our Ghost of Saltmarsh adventure, where the group has a bit of a tentacle problem that they need to take care of. And not the fun kind.
That sounds like quitters talk there.
Well, these tentacles cast Wall of Force on them, so they might be in trouble.
That still sounds like a win.
Interesting.
And it's a creature that's been in every edition except for 5th until now.
Ooh.
I gave them a teaser by giving them 4th edition arts. That way our 3rd edition expert didn't know what it was.
Clever. All right. Interesting. Jamey, what you got going on?
Hi, I'm Jamey. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm actually super stoked for Sunspot's super haunted house, first of all.
Wow.
And I
like
really don't.
That sounds like an amusement park.
Sunspot's super haunted.
Sunspot's haunted house.
I don't really have much going on. Most of my home games are on a bit of a summer hiatus, just because life and everything. So, yeah, that's really it.
All right. Callie, what you got going on?
Hello, I'm Callie, Callie on Twitter. There's a storm raging outside, so I'm afraid that the power's gonna turn out in a minute.
Uh-oh.
And yeah, because it already froze for me. So, but you can find me on Twitter, and you can commission Aya and commission Scotty, and watch the game tonight. And
Ooh, I heard that.
Cthulhu. Yeah, I can hear that.
Yeah, it's a pretty big storm. I don't know what's going on. But Cthulhu on Tuesday. I'm sure Jeanette will talk about that. I run a game every other Tuesday called Unwritten, and Aya and Scotty and Dylan are all in it. And I try my best not to make everybody cry, but they do anyway. So
cry. I'm too powerful for you.
I'm gonna make you cry. But yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. Jeanette, how about you?
Hi, I'm Jeanette. You can find me on Twitter. My information is below my name here. Tomorrow, June 13th at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time on my channel, Uncanny_Adventures, we should be playing some more Skull and Shackles as a D&D 5e adventure. Dylan's in that game, so you can see him there along with a few other pirates. And then this Tuesday, the 15th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, if everyone's available to play, we should be playing some Call of Cthulhu, Shadows over Stillwater. I finally knocked out Olive.
That's right.
Olive hit 0 hit points, but did not die, and is on the mend, but has 4 hit points now. Oh, it's great. But Scotty and Callie and Vex are all there along with Vivacia. So come and find out if what they do next, because they encountered a fellow who tried to take them out in the middle of the desert, and they ended up putting him down. And when they did kill him, he turned in from a human into what appeared to be some kind of snake person, which they have encountered a few snake people before, but never any that turned from human to snake people. So it's a new development. So we'll have to see what comes next. But it appears that they haven't yet completely resolved the issue of these interesting folk.
That doesn't sound concerning whatsoever.
Oh, not at all.
Not at all.
I have 2 hit points. Jeanette.
Oh, you have 2 great.
Even better.
And we've
points.
forced her to stay in bed and not fucking do anything.
It's true.
My character literally is sitting outside of her door to make sure.
Also, despite the best efforts of this fellow, I believe Vex's character still has all of her hit points.
I have yet to be hit.
And believe me,
and dealt over 100 damage last session.
Oh yeah, 101 damage last session with this double barrel shotgun to the face.
Oof. Well, point blank double barrel shotgun will do damage. So
yeah.
Yes. But yes, so you can find us on Tuesday evening at 7 for more of that adventure to see what happens. I don't even know.
Is that this upcoming one?
This should be this Tuesday night.
Okay, so June 15th.
June 15th. And that's currently what I have going on, but you'll see me here tonight on Scotty's channel for Ghost of Saltmarsh. So
excellent.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm Dylan. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Dylan.
I would like to plug a friend of the channel, Phoenix Iwaki, who just this morning started Candlekeep Mysteries.
Ooh.
Using a guide to Candlekeep Mysteries by yours truly. Oh my god.
Oh, where can we get that?
I better
on the DM skill.
Should go watch that.
You should,
except for the people playing my game.
well, it's interesting. He started the campaign like with a little like interlude side adventure thing. It was very interesting, like jump right into the action sort of start. Yeah. So I'm interested to see where he takes it all and everything.
Yeah.
Because you're running it off stream, so like it's gonna be interesting to see how things develop differently. Yeah.
See how much of our stupidity pads out this campaign.
Literally, Dylan was like, "Oh, they'll get a Candlekeep pretty quick." I'm like,
"What do you mean? No."
Hey, we got it of Candlekeep at least.
Exactly.
I did all the legwork for it, but I got us out of Candlekeep.
Listen, they got
with Dylan, so here we are.
They got exactly to where I thought they were gonna get, so it works. But yeah, you can find that, a guide to Candlekeep Mysteries, on the DM's Guild. It has all sorts of tips and advice for running Candlekeep Mysteries as a campaign. It's got like an overarching storyline if you want to run it all together. It's got hooks for playing to level 20. It's got a lot of just fun little things like, oh, what's the hometown of all the characters like, or whatever, just sort of bring them all together as a group. Make your life easier as a GM. And also has a conversion guide to Eberron, if that's your thing, because in case you couldn't tell, I don't have any feelings about Eberron at all.
You totally don't play exclusive games with writers or anything.
No, that's never happened.
You're definitely like Keith Baker's best friend now.
But yeah, you can find that, and of course, go check out Phoenix's channel. They run a lot of games. They have to sit into Avernus, Rime of the Frost Maiden, Candlekeep Mysteries, Out of the Abyss, a lot of cool stuff. And I did the emotes for that as well. If you want to see an example of commission stuff. But yeah, that's something that I would like to plug, and I hope you'll go watch that, and I hope you'll join us next Saturday to find out more about all of this that's going on here in Chaos Crew. But until then,
keeping heroes.
Being heroes.
This chapter closes.
Yay! Have a good time.